Alright, let's get back to it. We defeated her first battle. Now we have to get to our spawning grounds and manage not to mate with her. Okay. Yeah, we read that. Wouldn't it be better to sell that thing to a collector rather than using it for the Kadoku Ritual? It'd definitely fetch a high price, though that way of thinking might be rather unambitious. Okay, that's the exact same sign. This tunnel wasn't here before. That massive squid has the ocean's energy inside it. How very fascinating. We humans would normally never have the opportunity to absorb spiritual energy from the seas themselves. And yet it'll be possible if we can complete the Kadoku Ritual. If one can defeat it, of course. When the mobile team brought that monster here, I thought they'd gone nuts, that there'd be no way it fit inside. But amazingly, this pot sucked the whole beast inside, no problem. Kraken is a very rare yokai. Its body has an extremely unusual composition. It normally lives in the depths of the ocean, very rarely spending any time near the surface. Just how on earth did those land-dwelling sorcerers manage to capture it? Huh. It's such a waste to use this one as a sacrifice for the Kadoku Ritual. It would make a marvelous specimen for research, so it should be treated with great care. I'll look after it. I'll take good care of it. Good care. No. Of course I haven't been charmed by it. Not at all. Regardless of the place, yokai are living creatures possessing a primitive and barbarous value system. But even among them, Kraken can truly be singled out as animalistic. It doesn't even seem to understand speech. Well, I doubt any of you people honestly tried talking to it, so... Alright. Well, this wasn't here before. Ah, Dark Talisman Challenge. Something's written on it. Make this room identical to the one yonder, then touch this talisman again. Identical to the one yonder. Okay, so the boulder goes here. Okay. Okay. One space between it. Okay. I think I got it. But what about the color flames? Okay, you just touch them. Oh, well, I get different. Oh, the waterfalls? Is that it? Oh, I didn't even notice the waterfalls could be changed. Wait, no, that's wrong. Alright, solved. Got E-cell flute. Okay. Just an upgrade to the tongue charm. The enormous squid known as Kraken. The old legends say it's sunk countless merchant ships. I'm looking forward to carrying out the Kadoku Ritual. Who knows just how much spiritual energy that thing will have. It was a hell of a job getting that huge monster inside here. Though considering how easy it was to capture it, maybe it's not nearly as powerful as we thought. But that might actually make it even more suitable as an opponent to take spiritual energy from the Kadoku Ritual. What I tell ya, it's a big one, ain't it? As for the reward for bringing it inside here, let's see. How about you set me up as the first one to undergo the Kadoku Ritual? Alright. Woman! Woman! I don't really know this guy, but he got himself wrapped up in that monster's tentacles and started making all these erotic moans. Huh. Better him than me. If I touch one of those things, I'd be showing off my disgraceful side to the world as well. The giant squid, Kraken, I see. I look forward to clashing with the beast during the Kadoku Ritual. It should prove to be even more formidable than Valkyrie. No, no, no. Your jokes are too much. I'm not interested in that. Even if I could get my hands on that much spiritual energy, I'd have to fight that yokai for it, right? I'm not that confident in my abilities, so I'm not interested. I'll just take my reward and go back to my country. Using the Kadoku Ritual to increase our spiritual energy is all well and good. But the problem is who goes when. With this many sorcerers here, there's bound to be scuffles. I'd like to undergo the ritual as soon as possible. Alright. Can't go down there. And back up we go. Okay, can't light these. Oh, more? Oh, hey, these things are facing different ways. Those damn men! Why didn't they help me when I was grabbed by one of those tentacles? What the hell do they mean by a promise is a promise? I'll kick their asses! They want her to be tentacle bad touch. I'm surrounded by useless louts. We would have had victims left and right if I hadn't been around. I lost count of how many I had to save after they were seduced by the squid's tentacles. And then there were those men from the east who were about to gut the beast with their knives. I had to stop them too. The yokai they're trapping in here are all female. I want them to bring handsome young yokai in here as well. I can't get fired up otherwise. Even a human will do this time. I really want to drain some spiritual energy from a pale-skinned young man. Well, Hakunen's there, but he's not there in your time. So sorry. Think that foreign sorcerers sealed that rampaging giant squid in a barrier. That's quite a feat indeed. Sure, someone like him could survive the Kadoku Ritual. But the man himself apparently wasn't interested in anything other than his payment for capturing it. More and more sorcerers have joined us. Our numbers have been increasing ever since that day. Or so it seems, but it doesn't feel like we're increasing in comrades. There are new faces here, but acquaintances keep disappearing before I realize it. What could be happening? Are they losing their nerve and running away? It would seem not every sorcerer will be participating in the Kadoku Ritual. Many are afraid of battling yokai. They're only still here to get paid and mix and mingle with other sorcerers. I don't mind that at all, since I have the confidence to overcome the Kadoku Ritual. I'm glad there are only a handful of us with the will to gain true power. The person who almost single-handedly took down that squid and brought it into the pot is quite something. I wouldn't say we were doing something underhanded, but it almost felt like they were cheating with how used to it they seemed. The bigger they are, the less efficient they are with energy, so they just kept running away without facing them head on. And then once the beast tired out, they captured it. A fairly sound strategy. The sorcerers who actually faced it properly ended up losing to it. The whole thing was very educational. That lewd magic is quite a pain. If a Kraken ever starts trying to seriously seduce you, every one of its techniques is one designed to tempt you. It was scary, but also got me a little curious. Huh? Raw? Filleting it? You talking about eating it? You foreigners really are weird. I'm saying you have to be to think about eating a tentacle monster. You do not appear to understand what I'm saying, my friend. To use such a large creature that's now in our possession as a sacrifice for Kadoku Ritual is a complete waste. Just think, we could have fillets topped with a touch of vinegar and ginger. With how large it is, we could feed every single sorcerer here. I've heard the Kraken have a very peculiar means of reproduction. Well, I guess we'll be finding out soon. Huh. Okay. So which one are those? Alright. Down, right, left. Alright. Boom. Oh, got something on your mind? It's about the Kadoku Ritual. There's something I'm not sure about. Yes? What is it? I've never heard about this before. You what? Didn't you say you heard about the ritual before? No, I don't mean it like that. I mean about using it with humans and yokai to strengthen one's own spiritual energy. I've never heard of that kind of method before. Could it actually work? Doesn't really seem like a good way to go about it. But aren't you here stealing spiritual energy from yokai yourself? Your spiritual energy is actually increasing. You're even learning new techniques. Is your power not increasing at an incredible speed? Yeah, I do realize that. But it feels like there's a much better way to become powerful by turning dangerous situations into power. I mean, capturing yokai to seal them in here is already plenty dangerous. You'd end up going through so much to achieve it. It just kind of feels like a very roundabout way to make people stronger. What's got you so unsure about this? Do you have something in particular that's made you doubt it? No, there's nothing in particular. But this is how Master taught me about the Kadoku Ritual. She told me it's a technique to birth better material. Material? That's right. She said Kadoku is where you release countless insects into a pot to make them fight. The last surviving bug will have obtained stronger power and become an entity known as a god bug. Yes? But it's rare for the god bug to be made to fight for its own sake. For example, it'll be crushed up and used to make medicine or poison. Used as the basis for shikigami. Or otherwise used as powerful reagents for something. So in other words, the god bug born from the Kadoku Ritual isn't created just for the sake of it, but rather it's normally consumed for some other purpose. Yes. Consumed. But who's going to consume you? Aren't you just overthinking things? Everyone here wants to consume Hakunin in one form or another. Yeah, I suppose you're right.